Right guys, welcome back to this section of the mini-series. So in this episode, what I'm going to do is clean all the tools. I'm not going to bore you with everything, I'm just going to go through sort of the rough stuff I've got, photography, and then sort of hints and tips on where to sell your tools, and what sort of things to say, things to do, where to actually sell them, that kind of thing. So let's get cracking. Right, so what I'm going to do first, I'm going to start with this case. I'm just going to, so it can dry overnight. It's full of dust, so I'm just going to use shop vac. Just give it a quick vac off, and then just going to spray it with some of this stuff called elbow grease, and then just get some shop towel and just give it a wipe over inside. And then I'm just going to do the same to the outside. So I'll just let that sit in for a bit because it's a bit of a degreaser. What you try to do here is when people come and have a look at your tools, if you're selling them, is you're trying to make them look as new as possible. You know, you've had pride in your tool sort of thing. So just give it just a wipe over, just get it sort of into that plastic. It does come up nice plastic with that elbow grease. You can buy that product anywhere. You can get it, your local supermarket, similar products. I don't know what you guys in the States have got, but yeah. So I'll just get on with this, just giving this a wipe down, and then I'll come back to it and show you the inside once it's done. Right, the router itself, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give it a dust over. I don't need much this. Just wipe the cord down, wipe the plug down. Just let me get the shop vac onto the vent. Don't need much at all. So again, bit of a shop vac, and I'm just going to spray a bit of the elbow grease onto the shop vac because I don't want any moisture going in to the actual machine, and just give it a wipe over. Getting all the dust off. It's actually spotless this anyway, it's really clean anyway, just a bit dusty. So the case, what I've done with the case is over there now drying, because I don't want any moisture in the case when I put the tool back in the case, obviously. Just common sense. I hate dust. So just give the lead a wipe. And the back of the plug. It's all about first impressions, isn't it? When your customers see what you're selling and you've took a bit of care and attention into it, just cleaned everything up. I know it's working, I've checked it's all working. But I will go out and buy some half-inch router bits anyway, because I am going to, if I don't keep this one, I am going to get a half-inch router. But, let's see what happens. I mean, this is a bargain, this little router. And what I sell it for will be a bargain, so still. But just look at that, look at how that's come up. Just with a wipe. Look at that. Unbelievable. £55 I paid for that. So let that dry off. So in the box with this router, I forgot to mention, it come with these template bits, couple of screws, and this, the guide. But obviously I'm going to take that wood off. I don't like it. Just let whoever's going to buy it put their own sort of guide on. So I'll take that off. This looks a bit like this has been stored outside the box for a while. So I'm just going to give that a clean up. And I'm just going to go through all the tools, give them all a clean up, and once I've cleaned them all, I might show you a bit of the cleaning on the big sander, because I'm going to do the cast iron bed on that, and I'll get back to you and show you all. Right, so next thing I'm going to be tackling is these Hitachi drills, impact drill driver. That bit can go with it. So they're just grubby more than anything. Let me get a shop towel. The router has come up really well, by the way. You'll see at the end of the video. Don't forget to watch to the end of the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you're watching. I hope somebody gets something from this. So all I'm doing is just going over the plastic. Nothing major, just getting the grubbiness off. Right, with this one, what I'm going to do is going to give it a full clean. Going to get it all the dust off it, and I'm going to sort of redo this bed. So give it a sort of a light scrub down and put some sort of wax on there. Get all this nice and clean. So let's go. Guys, can't move this fast, can you? So just getting in all the nooks and crannies, all the little hard to reach places. Now I'm using one of these eraser sticks because the actual sandpaper on this was still good, and I've got some spares with it, which I'll be selling along with the item. So I'm just blowing it all off now, getting all remnants of the dust off. Just make sure you're getting all that dust off really. A bit of the elbow grease again. Getting it into it. And I just let that sit for a bit. Give it a good wipe over, even the bed here. Well, the bed's in really good condition really. It's a bit marked, but it's in really good condition. So I'll just clean it up. Look at that grime that's on there. Grimy. Even in the dust port gets it. I bet you're all thinking there's something wrong with me, don't you? Clean freak. It just make it good to sell. Off to trot, or whatever the saying is. So this is a 1200 grit fine sanding pad, and I'm just lightly going over this bed here, just getting all like bits of grime off. It's doing it actually the world of good, that, to be honest. Just make sure you get every bit of the bed. Wipe it over again, and some paste wax. Wipe it on, leave it for a bit, and just wipe it off. And that's all the bed needs. It's an old tool, 2001. So that's that really. Right, as you can see, that sander is cleaned up to sort of an acceptable condition, in my opinion. It's got a bit of dust in there. I don't want to go too far with it. It's got like little marks. That is silky smooth now. So what I'm going to do now with this is I'm going to take some nice pictures with it. So I want a good picture pack. I'm going to take about 8, 9, probably 10 pictures and a short little 20-second video, 20, 30-second video. And I'll do that now. So what you want to do on your pictures is try and get it from all different sort of angles. And just go around it, taking all little details you can. And just everything you can, little details, dust port, and then I'll go around the back of it. Take the info for the motor. Sort of any blemishes. Get a close-up of the bed because cast iron, that's, you know, it's got a few marks on it, but it's absolutely in superb condition. The paintwork's in good condition, and it's got a few spare discs with this. So take a picture of that. It's like a freebie for him. So with something like this, when you're doing your description, keep it brief, but all the info in there, and put in it any marks, any sort of little niggles with it. Be honest with it, because something like that, you don't want it coming back. I know it's an old machine, but believe me when I say this, people are fickle, and they'll, you know, if they don't like it, don't give them reason to send it back. As long as it's working, you've described it as it should be, you should have no problems. That's what I found when I was doing my antiques. I used to get people that used to want to send me 200-year-old chest of drawers back because it had a scratch on it. You know, it was 200-year-old. You just can't account for what's in people's heads sometimes. So that's that. Now this will have to go courier. I can't, this won't ship out. I'm not going to ship it out, or somebody can, they can pick this up. So let's see if I can get this one sold, and let's picture the next one up. So what I've done here with the router, I've got everything in the picture, made sure that they can see the power source, you know, everything's there what it comes with. Get a bit of a blow off. And again, just snap some real nice pictures. And I'll put these pictures up on screen so you can see the sort of what I mean. Take one from that angle. Honestly, pictures make a massive, massive difference when you're selling something. You know, compared to what the pictures was when I seen this. And it's okay, the background. I will make, what I'll do is I'll make some form of background the more I go in on this. So let me get photographing the next. Right, so what we'll do here, we'll do these Hitachi drill driver combo. After I've done these, then I'll have a sit down and just run you through everything. Show you some pictures of the rest being done. I'm not going to bore you with that. So let's get that all sorted. And I'll do rest. And we'll have a sit down and I'll have a chat to you about how we're going to sell him, what sort of prices we're going to get for him, and let's go from there. Right guys, where should you sell? Right, there's a number of places you can sell. Obviously, if you know people that are in the trade that are looking for cheap tools to get on and about, you can sell to them. You can also sell via, obviously, the online selling platforms, eBay. I think Vinted, now you can sell on Vinted. Facebook Marketplace. If you're going to sell on Facebook Marketplace, I don't know where you are, but here in the UK, you can do a 20-second video. Use the video. It seems to bump the listing up. I don't know why, but it seems to do. All that kind of thing. Just be careful where you sell it. Word of mouth. Like I say, eBay's probably a good one. Vinted. I'm going to try Vinted myself. Like I say, Facebook Marketplace. Now, online, your social medias, Instagram. I've actually sold the 12-inch disc sander. That's going this week, but it's been sold. And the Ikoki drill driver, I've actually sold it. So that's going this week. So the sander I sold for £100, so it cost me £55. I made like a £45 profit. And the drill driver, little Ikoki drill driver, I've sold for £70. So I've made £30 on that. So it's all good. So it's a start of a little business, something you can do as well. Make sure your pictures are spot on. You'll see some pictures floating about somewhere of the pictures I've took that I'm going to use to sell. Next week, I'll update you on new tools that I'm going to buy in, other stuff. It might be one or two things. I'm just going to build this up nice and slowly. I had a starting budget of £500, and I'm going to come to the figures now. So the budget started with £500. I've spent £250 on tools, so left me £250 in the pot. I've sold £190 worth of tools. So the cash in the pot is £460. The tools left, if I sell them at retail, what with my profit on, there's £295 worth of tools there, which will give me a grand total if I sold everything back in the pot of £755. Like I say, it's just a very, very small start. I want to do it with that £500 initial budget, see where to go. And you'll see it sort of scale up over the weeks where I might go out and spend £2,000, I might spend £3,000. But this is going to pay for that. I'm going to take it slow now, build my foundations, start on the reputation, getting a good reputation, banding it about all over the internet. Do the same yourself. And yeah, let's see where we go. So I hope you like this video. Tune into the next one. What I'll do on the thumbnails, I'll mark them like video 1, video 2, video 3 on the thumbnail, so you'll see a number 1, 2, 3 going on. So if you're watching on the series thing, you can always jump back on that kind of thing. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Every little helps. Hit the notifications. This video is primarily for a Tuesday night at 5 p.m. UK time, so wherever you are in the world, I hope you can come and join us. You can hit the super thanks, and you can go and join Patreon and help support the channel that way. So let me know if you thought this part 2 video was any good to you, and we'll move on to the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Main thing to take out of this is good quality pictures. Good quality pictures is a massive, massive help. It's one of the biggest things you can do to selling your goods. Thanks for now, and I'll see you on the next one.